That was immature to me. It was like, oh, he's on the countdown doing all professional shit. Nigga. Nah, I was just
sometimes you got to do that shit.
Sometimes you got to fuck with people. That's all. We don't win.
I just, I just realized we both wearing the Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Got the Wu-Tang in the building, you know. Represent Suwu.
No, not Suwu. Su. We are not blood.
Right. My bad.
I want to make that perfect with you. Right. We are not blood.
We are not either one of those.
We are not,
We not doing either.
We are fam, though.
Right.
We fam.
So, welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. Episode 231.
231.
We've been going for a minute. Now we're back with the jump off.
We back.
What up, R2G2?
In the hell.
My dude right there. You know, always doing his thing. Thank you for always supporting us. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, we are back after 3-week hiatus.
Yeah.
You know, Howie was kidnapped by Al Qaeda.
Damn!
And they wanted a ransom, you know.
And they was like, we ain't gonna get no money out this motherfucker. Yeah,
they asked me for a bag of chips and some Funyuns, and I was like, that's a lot, man. I don't know if I want to pay that for this.
That's asking a lot. That's a tall order.
That's a tall order.
It's a tall order right there.
I finally gave in, and that's how he got back.
Look, man, them Funyuns, man, way the Funyuns set up the checkings and the savings.
Right.
My checking rolled over, then I got to get the savings. The Funyuns wasn't in the plan. It wasn't in the plan. It wasn't in the budget. It wasn't in the budget.
And I ate some of the Funyuns before I gave it to him.
So you ain't gonna get the full bag. You gonna get half.
Full, you know?
I got hungry.
but yeah, man. So how was your time off these past few weeks?
Man, it's been crazy, man. So first, I want to shout out my girl. Hold on, let me get the claps. So yeah, we took I ain't gonna say much. Well, for her, it was a much needed break because she'd been going through a whole lot of stuff with her health and everything.
I'm sure.
And, now she's able to travel. And, you know what I'm saying? So with her being able to travel, now with her health and stuff, she's just trying to take the best of it. So, you know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
So with that, it's been pretty. We went to Richmond, Virginia to see Kev on stage.
Okay. How was that show?
Man, it was great. Tyre, man.
Tyre was there.
Man, that's a wild dude. That's a wild young man.
Yeah, man. He's a fool, man.
And he, I didn't know he was talking about, him and his wife are doing an open relationship, but he didn't really broadcast it. That's one thing I could say about them dudes, man. Love them or hate them. One thing I could say about them is if they do different things, that's especially like outside of black, that's kind of like different for black people. I mean, I ain't talking about that,
right.
But like with Tony Baker going vegan and stuff,
right.
They ain't going to broadcast like, oh, I'm vegan, I want special treatment. No, it's like, this is private. Right. This is our aspect of our life. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And just like he explained it, like, we're an open relationship, but everybody don't really need to know that. This is part of my world. So
yeah.
So it was cool him explaining that, and his comedy and stuff. Man, it was just, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little tough for Kev to follow that because Kev, don't cuss or nothing like that. Yeah. But Kev is funny, I'm telling you, man. I'll be honest with you. You go see Kev on stage live. His comedy is actually, it's funny. The first time I saw him, because I saw them before, I saw Tyre, Tony, and Kevin.
Right.
And
I think I remember you telling me about that one. Yeah.
But that one, Kev showed out, man. Like,
okay.
Especially him to follow it up with them.
Right.
Yeah, I like it because you looking at Kev, you don't think he's, like he's the funniest out of them. He low key kind of is.
Yeah.
But you don't really, but the way he sets it up, his comedy is like, he'll talk about a certain thing and it's like, you get a little laugh out of it. But when he goes the stand up, it's like, man, who is this guy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like this ain't
okay.
you know what I'm saying? This ain't Instagram, Kev. This Kev, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
that's what's
so
up,
I
man.
respect it. Yeah.
Shout out to Kev on stage, man.
Yeah. And then, cause like I said, I'm trying to catch up. The last week, a classmate of mine died, and yeah, it was just crazy, man. It was just like this dude. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say his name because Mitchell Oliveris. He was like, you know what I'm saying. He was in because I went, little elementary school.
Yeah.
The area was predominantly white, so you know what I'm saying. I'm the only brother, But Mitch was a cool dude, man, and yeah, man, Mitchell was a cool dude. He was always
that's what's up.
He was
man.
a cool dude, man. He was always chill and like, he ain't never, we ain't never had no problems like that. But like it kind of saddened me, man, because it's just like now I'm thankful, that I'm alive, but it's just like a lot of my people that, I started out with, they gone, and then also I had another funeral I went to. My old boss, which I went to school with his son, he passed. So it was that was a little before Mitch, but But yeah, it's just been crazy, man. It's just been crazy. So
that sounds rough, man.
Yeah, man. Hold on to your loved ones. I mean, even if you got, beef right now with them, hold on to them because, man, that whole thing tomorrow ain't promised. That's true. If you don't,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, I ain't trying to get religious. If you don't hold nothing, religiously or whatnot, you might want to hold that one because tomorrow is not promised.
Definitely not, man.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, man, I'm glad you were able to pay your respects. You had the time to do that, man, because I've had a few people die since COVID, and, a lot of people weren't doing funerals, and, it was like, damn, I don't even get to really pay my respects, to see this person, one last time. So that's good that you at least got to do that.
Yeah. How was your time away from the show? I didn't want to.
Nah, you good, man. My time was all right, man. I've been trying to stay busy, man. I've been putting in a lot of overtime at work because trying to get the money up a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to move soon and get a different place. Life is just things in life been happening, so just gotta make some moves here. So, but I mean, for the most part, it's been pretty good. No complaints. Just glad to be back doing what I love, talking about hip hop. And so we got a lot to talk about too, man. So, but yeah, my time has been pretty just busy, just working overtime and staying busy. So, but anyway, so yeah, let's jump into the show, man. Before we go too far, of course, we gotta give rest in peace to those we lost. We lost quite a few over the past few weeks.
Yeah.
We lost Lisa Marie Presley, daughter of Elvis and Priscilla Presley. We lost Robbie Knievel. A lot of y'all might know him because his dad was a famous stuntman, and he was following in his dad's footsteps, and he did a lot of stunts, and he was really good, man. So he passed. Hip-hop producer Laylaw passed. He was more so from the West Coast, but he did a lot of work with a lot of different artists, West and East Coast. He passed. Ricky Smiley's son passed. His son Brandon. Which, that was hard, man, because, I mean, I know he'd been through a lot. If y'all remember, probably about a year ago, his daughter got shot.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the street. She's still alive as far as I understand, but, she was just outside and, just happened to get shot. But, yeah, so now his son has passed. I don't know the cause of death as far as his son goes, but it's just really heartbreaking, because this was a young kid, Another one that hit me real bad, man, was this dude, Randy Gonzalez. I don't know if y'all know him, but he was from a famous Instagram and TikTok page called the Inky Boys.
Okay.
And it was him and his son, and him and his son would always do voiceover skits where they would have some kind of famous voiceover in the background, and they would just mouth it, and play it out in some sort of weird scenario. And it was hilarious, man. and it was him and his son. His son's name was Bryce, and his son is like maybe like 7 years old at the most, 6, 7 years old. So he's real young. And they started getting noticed so much. His son got on TV now. So now his son is on the show with what's my man's name? George Lopez. He's on George Lopez's new show called Lopez versus Lopez. And so his father, who was a real stand-up dude, he passed away like suddenly out of nowhere. He was like, yeah, I got cancer, stage 4. And like that was just a few months ago that we found that out. And now he's passed. And he was only 35. Dang. So and this dude, I mean, it hit me because not only because I enjoy their content, but you could just tell he was a genuine stand-up guy. He always, did the videos with his son. The dad would mouth off whatever, and the son would mouth part of it. And they were just so hilarious together, you know what I mean? And it was just like, you could just tell this dude was a good role model for his son, and they just had a good thing going, man. And I was really happy that his son was starting to get into Hollywood, and his son has been on other stuff too, but he got a permanent role now in Lopez versus Lopez. So, yeah. So, but yeah, the dad's name was Randy Gonzalez, and then also, of course, the heartbreaking death of Tyre Nichols, who was killed by Memphis police. A group of them coward-ass, dudes who jumped them basically and beat them to death. So we definitely got to talk about that a little bit later.
We also need to add 3 names.
Yeah.
Because this will be, Armani Kelly.
Armani Kelly, okay.
Dante Wicker. And Montanya. I think that's how you say it. Montanya Gibbons. These guys are 3 rappers that were found in a basement in Highland Park, abandoned apartment complex in Highland Park, Michigan.
Wow.
There are 3. I'll get more details with that, when we take the moment of silence, because it's pretty much going to follow up the question of the day. Right. But we'll get back to that. But
that's messed up, man. That was it off my list. But let's go ahead and give them all a moment of silence just to pay our respects, man. All right. Thank y'all for doing that with us. We really appreciate that. We think it's important to pay respects, man. So yeah, we can jump into that question of the day because it does have to do with these 3 missing rappers. So what was your question?
You didn't want to do the birthdays?
I always do it after the question of the day.
Oh, we did? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Damn, just see how long But anyway, so the question today, basically the 3 first, before they were dead, I just want to get you the last 3 that died. Before they were dead, they were found. They were declared missing.
Yeah. So at first we thought they were just missing, and we just found out that
they died. So let me go ahead and read a little bit of it. So they found the remains of again 38-year-old Marnie Kelly. I apologize. 31-year-old Dante Wicker and 31-year-old Montanya Gibbons. They were found Thursday. Police have been searching for the rappers who went missing after they were scheduled to perform at an event on January 21st. And I don't know.
Like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. So I'm thinking they're saying they're Detroit rappers, which is weird because, like, why would they get hit in Detroit? I mean, unless there's something else going on. I mean, that's just my opinion. So they were together for the event at Lounge 31. I guess that's like a venue there. And the issue was canceled at the last minute due to the issue with the DJ. So police said they were unaware if the three men left the local bar together or what happened from that point, but know that the men were together at some point at that evening. So that's what's left of that.
So are they saying how they died? Like, was it gunshot wounds? Was it stab wounds? Did they say anything?
They just said they said they just gonna they found them. Yeah, it's so the question today going back. The question today, since they're now dead, but like I wrote, their rapper missing. I'm asking, is this a new trend?
Right.
We now see, this is kind of go hands in hand with the Tyre Nichols situation in a sense, because now it's almost like you're getting a license to kill people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that's what happened, or they had an issue with the DJ. I'm thinking maybe the DJ had something involved with it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I go back and think about the damn Chris Rock, the joke talking about, man, shoot, you want to get away with murder, just kill somebody, put a demo tape in there. Right. Oh, it's a rap killing. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what it is. And then, shout out to Mr. West, Mr. Ye, and Doggy Diamonds, because they basically said that rapper is the new N-word. You know what I'm saying? So now It's just like, so now, and you know what I'm saying? It's really something to think about. It's really, because, you ain't never really heard of, like, you know what I'm saying, people being, not like that. Now you hear them getting killed.
Right.
But but most of the time it was for the most part it was a reason, and it was point blank. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a reason and stuff.
Okay.
But now with this narrative, I think it's starting a new narrative.
Yeah.
And that's frightening. So like if something, well, I ain't gonna speak that towards me. But let's say it was some random guy in Greensboro, right?
Right.
That happened to be, black. And, he looked the part. He looked like he could be a rapper, this, that, and the third. Somebody can pop him, or the cops can pop him and just say, oh, this was a rapper. And then, it can be, swept under the rug.
Right.
And that's a dangerous narrative to have.
Yep.
So...
But yeah, you're right though, man. That's an interesting question. Is this a trend? You know what I mean? Because it's happening way more often nowadays,
Yeah, so first I want to shout out Brittany, because she was the one that gave me this article to look into.
Yeah.
But it is sad that they, they ended up, they found that. Which it's funny because I'm looking at the clip, the mother of one of the rappers, she was just like, yeah. I said, they're probably dead.
Yeah.
And, it's really disheartening to hear her say that.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? Realistically, you know how these play out most of the time.
But it's sad that she was able, had to have the strength to say this is probably likely what it is.
Yeah, because, now, to be honest with you, if they was white, most of the time, well, just get someone bring her back, and you get money, and you give money, and they people know what they're doing. Like when it comes to those hostage situations, and I'm not trying to make it a race issue, but what I am saying is things are a little different when white people get missing. I'm not, and sometimes they too might wind up there too, because it's kind of like a 50-50 with them, but at least. Most of the time, there might be somebody on the other end like, yeah, we have her, she's here, you get her to speak, or him to speak, whatever.
Right.
All right, we need, this is our demands, we need da-da-da-da-da. Shoot, you ain't doing that? Yeah, black people. So she already kind of knew, and it's just, that's just disheartening.
It is, man. It is, man. My condolences to her. And and the rest of the family, man, because I know that's rough right there. But yeah, so y'all let us know what y'all think of that in the comments. You know what I mean? Because that's I hate to hear about those missing rappers too, man. You get missing or kidnapped or whatever. Then next thing you know, they found you dead, and that's crazy, man. But yeah, I mean, I definitely send condolences to everybody's family that lost someone, whether we mention it or not. But yeah, so and y'all hit us up in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about that.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I guess we can go ahead and jump into some birthdays now. I only got a few. Back on January 20th, my man Blueface. Also on the same day, Joey Badass. So both of them on the same day. Happy birthday to them.
I gotta listen to his new stuff.
Oh yeah, Joey Badass.
Yeah.
Okay. On January 21st, must be some legends born on this day because that was the birthday of Jam Master Jay. Rest in peace.
Yep.
As well as Rhapsody. One of my favorite artists in hip hop today as well. So both of them, happy birthday, January 21st. January 22nd, happy birthday goes out to Logic.
All right.
And also on January 23rd, happy birthday goes out to XXX Tentacion, and rest in peace to him. I know they were working on a documentary for him at one time. I don't think they ever released it, though.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were working on a documentary for him. But January 28th, another legendary day because we had the R, the A to the K-I-M.
And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
Yes, sir.
God, son.
God MC. Also born on the same day, J. Cole.
Cold, son. Cold world.
Also my man Rick Ross.
Oh.
And also Sister Soldier.
Yeah.
So it's some legendary people born on that day,
man.
And
DJ Muggs.
Is he January 28th?
Yep.
Okay. How you know that? Mugs. Okay.
Cypress.
Okay. When I do my little search for birthdays, he didn't come up, but yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. January 29th, happy birthday goes out to Diamond D.
Oh, legendary producer.
Yes, sir. Man, one of my favorites. Also on January 30th, we got my man John Forte, who came up with the Fugees. And then on the 31st, we got my man Afu Ra. Yep, out of Brooklyn.
Yep.
And I think that was the last ones. I had some more, but I didn't write them down. But those are the last ones. So we'll pick up in February on next week's show.
All right.
So yeah, let's give him some claps.
Claps. Hold on, wait a minute now. Hold on. Clap it. Damn it.
You're like, nah, not today,
son. Yeah, we gonna clap.
Not today, son.
Not now.
No clapper for you.
Clap, damn it.
Right, if you wasn't trying, he'd have done it.
Yeah, there we go. Hold on.
I think we lost our speaker too. I meant to tell you that. I heard it blip a little while ago.
Hold on, we get that. I had this charged up. Hold on, we get all right now. Wow. Oh, there we go. All right, one more time. Let me get. There we go. All right.
It's not much, but that's our sound effects.
Yeah.
But I'll pick up on February birthdays next week, so we don't have to waste too much time. But speaking of next week's show, I don't know if you want to talk about it now, but we do got some changes we're going to be doing to the show's platform and how we do things. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah,
or you want to do it later?
We can talk about it. This is going to be our last live episode. So what we're going to try to do, we're going to try to take it in a different direction. We will still kind of do news and commentary, but we really want to get into like talking about, kind of not necessarily single out topics, but we want to be able to do, a little bit more in-depth stuff and actually do stuff with the culture and things. We kind of want to, we want to do more of that. So we will be doing pre-recorded shows. We'll probably tape Wednesday and they should be out Friday. Next week, there won't be a show. We're going to take a hiatus to kind of get everything kind of working over. Get things in order. And so, we're just going to try to do something different. And we appreciate those, who've been following us for 5 years. I'm thinking with this, I think we're going to get, I'm hoping that, we get a little bit better response. And not only for us, we hope that really this helps you guys out. I'm hoping that this will, maybe, other people can be more involved and, we can get, some more stuff going on. So, yeah, we just trying to, do a new direction and,
I think that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, that's it.
It's all about, progression and, can't just stay stale all the time and do the same thing. You got to try new shit. So I think this is a good thing for us, man, and I think y'all will appreciate it a little bit more too. So, yeah, more to come on that. We got more to come. So,
oh yeah.
My man R2G2 was asking what's somebody's name. I'm not sure who he's talking about.
I think he was talking about the gentleman that you were just talking about, the Randy Gonzalez.
Oh, Randy Gonzalez.
Yeah, I think that's what he was talking about.
Boys,
yeah, Inky Boys. Yes.
Yeah, if you ever check out the channel, Inky is spelled ENKY. So it's called the Inky Boys. And they just did a lot of skits, and it was hilarious. They hadn't done the skits in a while since the son kind of got into Hollywood, but and his dad was going through his battle with cancer. But yeah, man, definitely go back and go through some of their old stuff on Instagram or TikTok, and you'll see some of the old skits. You might even recognize a few of them because, their faces started really becoming well known. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right. But, yeah, did you want to say anything else about the new structure of the show and all that?
That's it. I mean, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. I'll jump into some new music. I only got a couple things. You know what I mean? I had some more, but, my notes kind of got lost. So I'm going to just give you what I got. So, my man Styles P just dropped an album out of nowhere called Penultimate. Okay. It's called, and the subtitle is A Calm Wolf is Still a Wolf.
Oh, that's hard. Man,
and that's so fitting for Styles because that's what you think of when you think of him. He's a wolf, but he ain't like out here trying to be a thug or just, in the streets. But he just because I'm relaxed now, don't mean I ain't still a wolf. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And I heard the album. It go hard too, man. It's on YouTube. Styles P downloaded most of it on YouTube. So now that's the thing nowadays is streaming. You get your views up or whatever. So please go check that out. It's called Penultimate. A calm wolf is still a wolf.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yes, sir.
Fuck who you are.
Man,
Styles, boy.
It don't get no harder, boy. It don't get no harder. I mean, I think he might be the hardest one out of the group.
Man,
Jada was the best lyricist. Styles was the hardest. It's like when he brought me hitting you with them fucking haymakers. It's like, shit, calm down, Styles. But my man Benny the Butcher got a new album coming out soon. He didn't put the name out yet, not that I know of, but he just said he cooking up a new album. And then I saw that there was a new single where him and some other dude named One Shot Ace did a song called Resonate. And that goes hard too. So just wanted to throw that out there. So look for some new Benny the Butcher album coming soon. So yeah, that's it for my new music.